Okay, today we talked about fraction. What is the meaning of fraction? Actually, the fraction word fraction, if you check the dictionary, you will see the meaning of what? When you divide or broke down something into small pieces, this is called fraction. Okay, what is the meaning of fraction? Breaking down, making it to small pieces. Okay, so what is the meaning of fraction? Fraction means breaking down. Okay, now see here, when you look at this wall, you have to understand this wall. Okay, when you understand this wall, maybe it will be easy for you to solve the questions which are given on page number 95. Now look here, look at the first one. This is 1. Okay, of course it's written already here. This is 1. It means all this is 1. Now look at half. We have divided this 1 into half, half here, half here. Now you will notice that after looking at half, this one, please look at this number, this one. Now after looking at this, I want you quickly to look at this one. Okay, now tell me, is this space or this area is big? Is this big or is this big? Which one is big? Of course, the small number. So from here we understand that in fraction, the number is opposite. The big number is the small number. Previously, when I told you this thing, maybe it was difficult for you to understand, but now you can understand more clearly by looking at this wall of fraction. That if you see the number is big, it means it is the smallest number. And if you see the number is big, you will quickly understand that this is a big number. Now, if I ask you, for example, if I ask you whether this number is large number, look at here. Do you think 1 by 3 is large? Or you mean by 1 by 3 is large? Because when you are making a fraction, you does not look at the number. You look at how much piece. For example, if this is a piece of something, see, this half is greater than this one, 1 by 3. Why? Because you divide the thing. Now see here, if you are dividing something, for example, if you have a piece of pizza or piece of a cake, when you divide it into 2 people, the first person, for example, this is me. For example, let me give you one more example. See here, for example, if I have this piece of, I have a cake. For example, this is a cake. Okay, now I'm dividing this cake with my sister only. Okay, so how much she will take? Of course, she will take half and I will take half. See, if I'm dividing this with my sister, I will have the bigger piece. Okay, but this is for me and this is for my sister. This is for my sis. Okay, now I want to divide. Now I am dividing a piece of cake with my brother also. See here, let's divide. For example, this is a cake. We have a triangle cake. Okay, now what you will do, now you are dividing the cake into 4 pieces. Okay, okay, now I will have this piece. This piece is for me. One of is for me. This is for me. This is for my sister 1. This is for my sister 1. Okay, this is for my sister 2, and this is for my brother. For this is my bro. So what do you think? Did you get a big piece here? Is the piece of cake which you received here is greater, or is the piece of this, is the piece of this cake is big? I think this piece of cake is big for me. See, sorry, I just circled. I should circle here. Now see here, this piece of cake is big for me. Okay, so in this one we understand that the big number. Now, how much you got here? Let's write that in numbers and see. Just Maram, just wait. I will just get back to you. See, 1 by 1 by 1 by 2. So how much piece of cake I got? I have received half of the piece of cake. Okay. But if on the other hand, if you check here, how much piece of cake I received? I received 1 by 4. This shows that the piece of cake which I received here is, this piece of cake is smaller. So what do you understand from here? That 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 4. Okay. Now look at this piece. Now imagine that this big piece, 1 is for you. But if you divide it into different peoples, look, it will change like this. Maybe you can divide it into 8 people or 10 people. Okay. So this is a kind of a key for you. By looking at this division, this fraction wall, it will have, look, it's given at the bottom of the page of your book here on page 94. It's given here that use the fraction wall to help you answer the questions on the opposite page. Okay, so what is the opposite page? Page number 95. We'll go to page 95 and we'll try to solve questions there and you will understand them more. Okay, and we'll try to draw some drawings so that you can understand that. Okay, so okay, so why 5 by 8 is big? So let's see. I will draw this sign big. Okay, now look at the drawing which I'm going to draw here. Here, this is 1 by 4. Let's draw 1 by 4. If you have any problem in understanding, draw the figure. This is what? 1 by 4. Okay, let's draw 1 by 4. So in 1 by 4, you will see that 1 by 4. Now in these 4 pieces, how many pieces are you getting? How much you will get? I think you will get only this one. You will get only this piece, right? Now let's draw 3 by 8. Here, this is okay. Now, how many, if you look at the down number, what is the down? Down number is denominator. We call it in maths language, this is denominator. So when you look at the number denominator, you will draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 8. Now how many you will color out of them? 3. Okay. How many we will color? 3. So let's color. Let's change the color. For example, we are coloring 1, 2, and 3. This is sorry. Yes, 3 by 8. So is this big piece? Is this piece big or is this piece big? Hasulaf, what do you think? Which number is big?
3 by 8.
3 by 8 is big. When you don't understand anything, just draw that thing, okay? And before you proceed to the new thing, just remember, in a fraction, you have 2 numbers, right? One is up, sorry. One is, for example, if some number is up. Oh God. Okay, this is 1 by 8, for example. Okay, so what do you call this number? They have names. The number which is up, it is called, what is the name of the number which is up? It is, this is denominator, right? Please write with me. We call this number numerator. This is what we call this number, numerator. I think you did this one before, numerator. And the number which is down, it is called, because down is, what is the spelling of down? D-O-W-N. This is why the number which is down, we call it denominator. What is the name of the number which is down? Let's try the name. The down number is denominator. denominator. Okay, so you will always see if, let me repeat again, if the upper number, that is numerator, if the numerator is big, the value is big. But if the numerator of both the values are same, for example, look, I will give you one example, 1/8, and then you have again 1/8. Okay, now 1/8, 1/8, they both are equal, right? These values are same, they are equal. Okay, now I will write one more number. For example, I will write 1 and 1, and then I will write here 4, and I will write here 9, for example, or 8. Now, if someone will ask you in a question that which number is big? So what do you think? Which number is big? Now, in this case, 4 is big. 1/4 is big. Okay, you draw the sign of this one. Okay, now I will put one more number. For example, we have number 1 and 2, and then down we have 4 and 4. So in this case, if I will ask you which number is big, you will tell me it is 2/4. Which number is big here? Here, the big number is 2/4, and you can write here, the sign of big. Why 2/4 is big? Because the numerator here is big. But if you have if the numerators are same and denominators are like this, if you look at this question, see this one. Okay, here you will understand. Do you understand, girls? The numerator is same here, right? But here the numerator is different. If the in the case of numerator, if the numerator is greater, the value is greater. But if the denominator is small, it means the small number is the big number. Okay, I hope with the practice you will understand. Okay, do you people have any question regarding this?